Today we will be drawing a pumpkin using oil pastel and our painted paper. Here is the example in a very fast version. You will also be cutting your pumpkin out as well. Today you will be drawing a pumpkin. You will need your painted paper that you painted in art the last time you were here. Go ahead and get that painted paper now and put it on your table. You will also be using an oil pastel. An oil pastel is like a crayon but with extra oil in it. Find a spot just below the edge of your paint and draw a small dot using your black oil pastel near the top of the paper. Now draw a straight line coming down. Almost touch the bottom of the paper. Draw a dot at the bottom. Now, you're almost going to draw what looks like a butterfly wing, but it's going to arch like a heart and come down and around and touch the side of the other dot. Now do the other side. Start as if you were drawing a heart, arch, come down and around, and touch the dot at the bottom. Now, touching that dot, draw a curved line like a rainbow to the bottom dot. And keep doing that until you hit the edge of your paper. 1, 2. Go all the way to the very edge of the line that you already drew. At the top of your pumpkin, draw a straight line coming up. Now draw a line coming across and a line coming down. And inside of that, draw straight lines touching the top of that pumpkin. You are done drawing your pumpkin. Take the oil pastel and put it back, and then wash your hands or get antibacterial and clean off your hands so you don't have any oil pastel remaining on your hand. Remember, to draw the pumpkin, it's a straight line coming down, a big curve going over, another big curve going over, and you fill the inside with arched lines like a rainbow. And then come up to the top of your pumpkin and fill it in with lime. Now that you have drawn your pumpkin, we are going to cut our pumpkins out. You will need scissors, and this is an example of a finished pumpkin. You want to leave a little bit of space around the black line. Don't cut directly on the black line. Leave a little space around the black line. Take your scissors in your scissor hand, which mine is right, your scissor hand might be left, and one of your hands is going to be used for turning the paper. So while one hand is cutting, the other hand will be turning the paper as you go. Now notice I'm not cutting directly on the black line. I'm leaving a little bit of a margin around that black line. That means a little bit of space. So I'm cutting up and around. And once I'm done, there will be a little bit of space around the pumpkin, and it will look like this. Now take your paper that you've just cut out and throw it away. That needs to go fold it up and crumple it up tight and put it in the trash can to save space. Now take your pumpkin, put your scissors away, put your name on the back of your pumpkin. You also need to put your teacher's initial. If it's Miss Dubois, put a D. If it's Miss Wagner, a W. Miss Sumler, an S. Well, whoever your teacher is, put their first letter of the name. Now, when you're finished, put away your pumpkin in your teacher's bucket. Once it's in the bucket with your teacher's name, you may go play in I'm Finished Work.